Choosing the beloved, start with what you have. I've seen a lot of people giving excuses, giving trying to name out their problems, their challenges, why they have not started. Some even will tell you that they don't have what it takes, they don't have the quality, they are not good enough. Some will say they don't have the set skill, some will say they don't have the money, the cash to start. People will bring on different excuses just to not start. People will bring up so many excuses to justify the fact that they can't start because they don't have all these things. Choosing one, you are different from them, and God is telling me to tell you to start using what you have right now. Whatever you have that you can start with, whatever you can lay your hands on that you can start with, just start, because the journey is still long. The journey is still very, very long, and you cannot sit there complain that you don't have this, you don't have that. You have to start, because in the course of starting, there are a lot of things that will come your way that you understand. You learn in the process, you'll be better in the process. Everything you want is going to come in the process. It is not when you have all those things that you start. Even when you have all those things, it is not even easy like that, because you have to gather the you have to know, you have to have the experience, you understand. And when the experience can come, it is when you start. I remember when I wanted to venture into music production, I was given a lot of excuses. I said I don't have computer system. I said I don't have mic. I need to get my sound card. I need to get my keyboard. I named fine. Those are the things that I needed actually, but God was telling me to start. He was telling me to start. Then I had a very small laptop there. So by starting is by loading the software first. But I was waiting to have all those things, other tools before I could even deem fit to load up my software. But the moment I loaded my software, I hit to the speed that was telling me, that was talking to me. At the end of the day, I had to just listen, because I really don't have any excuse again. So I just said, let me just start from where let me start with what I have. So I started by loading the software first, and loading the software actually activated the journey. And I started just like that. Though it was scary, it was fearful, because switching from a switching your profession, switching the skills, you understand, probably you are doing something you don't love, you are not comfortable with, you are just struggling, and your spirit is telling you that you can switch, you can change your skill, you can change your profession, you can change to whosoever you want to be, you can change your image, but you're so scared. You have to take the step of faith first. It starts by taking the step first, the first step. So I took the first step, I loaded the software, and I just started like that. In between, in the process, all the things that I needed was coming one by one. Brethren, beloved, nothing will start if you don't start. You understand? Nothing is going to start if you don't start. It is when you start, that is when you figure it out. If you are still disturbing yourself, you are still racking your brain that you want to figure them out, you want to figure things out, you want to see how you can go about it, you are just disturbing yourself. You want to be perfect, because this is what is affecting a lot of people out there. They want to be perfect, they want to be okay, they want everything to be in 100% before they can start, before they can start seeing a green light to start. No, start with just what you have. Start raw. It is when you start, you figure everything out. You start figuring it out, you start getting the map. You have to start before you can get the map, before the map can appear to you. You might be seeing it raw, you might be seeing it like the idea might not be really clear to you now, but you have the first idea. It is the first idea you need to start with. When you start, other ideas will be coming in. You'll be so surprised that, wow, God, this is how you work. I was so scared of starting. I was so scared. I was saying, if I want to start, when I started this podcast, I said I need to have my camera, I need to have my mic, I need to have all those things. Fine, those are the things that you will need as you progress in your journey. But what do you have right now that you can start with? This is the most paramount thing. This is the most important thing. This is what a lot of people are shying away from. So, beloved brethren, chosen one, God has given you the power, the anointing to start. And when you start, nothing is going to fail you, nothing is going to disappoint you, nothing is going to come your way. It could look like something like there are beasts outside there that will stop you. It could look like something is going to just tear you, you understand, because you are doing what you are doing. No, nothing is going to come your way. Though you might see one or two things that may want to just come and freak you out, to come and make you feel fidget so that you won't continue. Those are just illusion. Those are the things you will see in your journey, but they are not there to stop you. They have come to energize you the more. So the major thing is for you to start. You need to start before you figure it out. It is when you start you get the map. You start with what you have first. Start with your first idea, and you see your life flourishing. You will not regret, because you even be thankful. You'll be grateful that you started. I could have started my journey 3 to 4 years ago, but because of the excuse I was given, because of the people I was surrounding myself with, they were giving me excuses. They were not making me to see the light. They were not even making me to see the ability I carry inside of me, the value inside of me. So it was when I cut myself out from such entities, from such folks, that is when I'm able to start. That's when I'm able to kick in. At times God will be clearing some people out of your way. God will be clearing some spaces for you, because He wants you to have time to do you. He wants you to have time to carry out, to carry your purpose, to start with your purpose. Because a lot of people are not just going to understand the way you start. You probably be wondering, you probably be scared of what people will say when you start. You are so scared of what people will think when you start. Some of you will say, hope they won't think that I'm after this, I'm after that, or hope they won't think that I'm showing off. No, these are the things that normally people will talk about it. There's no how you are perfect, no how good you are. People are still going to talk about you. So why do you need to care? Why do you need to care in the first place? You have to go on with your life. Even though you are the most cleanest person, people will still talk about you. Even though you are the most bad person, people will still talk about you. People love to talk about you always. People love to talk about people. So you cannot stop this. You cannot run away from this. So why would you allow what they will say to stop you, to hinder you, to delay you? No, just go on with your life. Whatever you have on your table that you want to do, just start. And when you start, you don't need anybody's validation. You don't need to go and seek somebody's attention. You don't need to go and knock at somebody's door to come and look at what you are doing. The only thing you need is you, and you. You don't need anybody's validity. You don't need anybody's encouragement. You don't need anybody's advice. The only person you need is you. And start with what you have. It is when you start you figure them out. It is when you start you be getting better. It is when you start you will see your life transforming. So thank you so much. If you find this video resonating, chosen one beloved, please kindly subscribe to my channel. If you have not subscribed, hit the notification button below so as to get notified whenever I upload a video like this. Thank you. I'll see you in my next video. Peace.